What's up, my hunting brothers and sisters? Today we are taking a look at the cold weather gear from Huntworth. I've got every single piece that they make here for you to check out, so stay tuned. Alright, so this is my second video on Huntworth clothing. I did a video in, I think it was in October of 2023 on the early season gear made by Huntworth. As I explained in that video, I actually entered into a partnership with them. It revolves around content creation, photography that they can use for their marketing, websites, brochures, catalog, stuff like that, video work and all that. And so it's been a wonderful partnership. I've enjoyed it ever since we came to terms, I believe, in August on this. And so I hunted the entire year wearing Huntworth clothing from the earliest season when it was super hot out to the coldest of cold. And so that first video I did all the early season gear. I'm going to put a link in the description on that. And just now, it's February 2024, and I'm just finally now getting around to doing a video on the colder and cold weather gear. So let's dive into that. I'm going to try and do my best to describe, give you guys some price points and the things that I liked or maybe didn't like about certain pieces. So in the last video, I touched on their mid-weight lineup called the Elkins, and at that time, I had tried it on, really hadn't used it much, maybe one or two sits on some cool mornings, but the weather was just too warm. So I'm going to go back and review that because now I've got a better feeling for it all. Plus, they sent me another garment as well in that. So their Elkins is like a mid-season garment. This happens to be the Elkins jacket. I also have the Elkins vest. It's actually in my closet upstairs. I tend to wear it just out and about more than I do in a hunting situation. And this has got a thinner grid fleece liner in this. It's windproof. I really liked this setup for those temperatures, say in the mid to high 40s, 50s, 60s with a little bit of layering under it depending on what it wanted. I really like it because it didn't have a lot of bulk to it. Some nice built-in features. They got a strap hole here for if you wear the traditional style hunting harness. Lots of great pockets in these garments. Very quiet material. These are everything I have is in their Disruption camo pattern. I really like this camo pattern. This camo pattern actually really grew on me over the season. I know they got Tarnin, and I love Tarnin too. But as the season went on, I just really felt that this pattern blended in the bulk of situations. So these Elkins, you cannot go wrong with this for a mid-season, and it'll get you pretty cold depending on your layer. The jacket retails for around $170. I think when you get in the larger sizes, I wear a size large. You get in the big sizes, and there's a little bit of a premium on those. But $170. The vest, which is essentially the same thing without the sleeves, retails for $130. So they also have their Elkins pants, which I had these at the time of the last video. Nice pants, again, the same kind of microfiber. I do like they've got like this sort of rubberized waist on them, which if you tuck in shirts, it grabs, and so your shirts aren't wanting to pull out, which is really nice. You got suspender straps on these and belt loops, so you can wear suspenders or belt, whatever you want. I like them. However, I really got excited when they sent me the Elkins bibs. I'm more of a bibs kind of guy, to be honest with you. I just like that core layer in there. I like when my jacket rides up in the back, that then your waistline's not exposed. I just really love bibs, and you'll actually see on these. Okay, so these are the pants. The butt is just normal fabric. The knees are just normal fabric. But when you get into the bibs, they actually have more of a Cordura material on the butt and actually on the knees. And you can see there's still some dirt on these. I wore these a lot. I really liked the bibs. The pants are going to retail for $190. The bibs about $230. So just a great, very versatile setup. Again, in the bibs, we got some stretchy material in the sides, which kind of helps if you're layering or if you ate a couple cheeseburgers too many, you know, and they're starting to tighten up. But just awesome product. You got zippered legs that go all the way up, which is awesome. So they go clear up to the hip rather than so many lightweight bibs just come up to say below the knee. These go all the way up to almost your waistline, clear up into your hip joint. So it makes it easy for getting boots on and off. Okay, so as things get cold, I want to show you my favorite piece of Huntworth gear, because I will partner this with this Elkin stuff, or even into the heavier stuff we're going to look at in a minute. This hands down is my favorite piece of gear, probably not just Huntworth, but my favorite hunting garment I've ever worn. And this is called their Grayling hoodie. This hoodie here, you'd want to break this out in anything, I would say like maybe 50 degrees, and you put this with, say, an Elkins, or you start getting colder, but probably you could wear it as a standalone outer garment, probably, you know, into the high 50s. But this garment has their heat boost technology in it, which is a graphene material, and I kind of thought it was all smoke and mirrors when I heard about it, and then I started wearing it, and I'm telling you, the heat boost actually works. It is excellent for warmth and insulation. This is breathable. This garment, you know, it just has everything you could want in a garment. You got a hole for in the back for a traditional harness. You got yourself, this is a pullover, so it's a quarter zip down. You got yourself a kangaroo pocket down here for your hands. Again, the quarter zip, you got a zipper pocket in the chest here. I was thinking there was, nope, there's no, I was thinking there was a zipper pocket on the sleeve, but there's not. It's got a hood that flips back easily. It's got a built-in face mask that flips back, flips down. It's not too tight on your face. It actually fits my face really nice. I've been in other garments where it feels like that face mask is smashing your nose. Just everything about this garment I like. You even have yourself some little thumb loops in here, which is so nice when you're going to put a jacket on over something and you're not having to pull have your sleeves right up. You know, I mean, when we were little kids, or when I raised our kids, you know, you'd have them hang on to their sleeves when they put their coat on, and you just don't have to deal with this. Love this garment. Absolutely love it. This thing actually retails for $150, so pretty darn affordable, in my opinion. Really love this. This is my go-to garment, I would say, on almost every hunt from late October on. I was wearing this. Maybe one or two when it got really warm I didn't, but I mean, this was my go-to on every single hunt right here. The Grayling hoodie. Love that thing. So, as the temperatures continue to drop, we get into the Saskatoons. And the Saskatoon series, I would say, fits that, say, probably high 20 degree range to the low to mid 40 range, depending on how you layer and stuff with it. This happens to be their vest. This is a Saskatoon vest. You can see it's got a moderate fleece liner on the inside. It's all windproof. It's all very silent. Again, the little things like for your harness, you know, in the back, the hole, you got some good, you got the good pockets. This has got the heat boost in it. This is the vest, and right here is probably my favorite coat or jacket would be the Saskatoon jacket, which is essentially the vest, only, again, we got sleeves. One of the coolest things about this jacket, and the next one we'll talk about, is it has chest pockets up high. These chest pockets are right here. If I stand up, I'll be out of camera frame. Maybe I can do this sitting down here. But as you put it on, let's say, especially me being a saddle hunter, pockets are never accessible. You've got these chest pockets up here so you can keep your hands warm up high. I've only ever seen this done in waterfowl hunting jackets. I'm a big waterfowl hunter, and the waterfowl companies do it for when you're wearing waders so you can get your hands up and keep them above the waterline. This is so awesome in a deer hunting situation. I absolutely love this jacket. It's windproof, it's warm, it just has everything going for it. The vest on this, let me get my cheat sheet out here just so you know. The vest retails for $150 and then the jacket for $200. So $150 for the vest. The vest does not have the high pockets. The jacket does though. The jacket, killer. If you're going to pick up one, get the jacket. Vests are a luxury. I love vests, but they're a luxury item for layering. This would be the Saskatoon pants that come with it. They don't make a Saskatoon bib. I wish they would. But the pants, these performed well. I wore them a lot. These have the reinforced butt area on them. They have the reinforced knees. I paired them with a pair of Huntworth suspenders. You can pick up any suspenders that got loops on them. I would love to see Huntworth. If I got one thing, Huntworth, make these in a bib. Man, that's just a killer deal right there. If you go with a bib, you got leg pockets on these pants, because these are a pant and not a bib. They're only going to unzip for your boot up to the bottom of the knee. Again, if I got one thing to say to Huntworth, make these in a bib, unzip them all the way up to the hip joint. You've got a rocking product. I probably would never wear the pants again, and I would just wear the bibs. But I love the Saskatoon lineup. This stuff was just wonderful to hunt in. It kept me warm, kept me dry. You know, being a saddle hunter, it never got in the way. I never felt like I was wearing too much bulk. Just all around, just an amazing product. The bibs will retail, they will run you in the Saskatoon, the pants will run you $200. So you're looking at $200 for the jacket, $150 for the vest, and $200 for the pants. Please make some bibs, Huntworth. Okay. Now, when the weather gets really, really cold, I'm talking below freezing. I wore this stuff from freezing on down. I went out and set a couple times in a couple blizzards where it got below zero. I liked this next set so much, I went and bought a set for my youngest daughter, who is a big hunter as well, and she was home over Christmas breaks, and we sat out in some nasty weather. And that would be the Matterhorn series. So this is the Matterhorn jacket. It is very similar to the Saskatoon in design, only it's a heavier fleece lining. You got more insulation in this. It is a little bit bulkier, but it's not like overly bulky coat. It has the chest pockets in it. I mean, and it's got every other thing. It's got the hole in the back for your harness. It's got all the different pockets that you could need. You got some interior pockets on this one even. You got some little mesh interior pockets where you could throw a grunt call or your cell phone or whatever. These high chest pockets, zippered pockets in your chest. You got nice pockets down below. This garment here is absolutely wonderful. Kept me very warm the whole time. I wore it a ton. In fact, it's got some blood stains on it. I need to wash this because did kill a couple late season deer while wearing this, one with a bow and one with a rifle. So very, very nice garment. This in the Matterhorn, as far as the jacket goes, is going to set you back about $250 retail on this jacket right here. Just an excellent jacket. And so then we get to the bibs, and these, I apologize, they're dirty. They got some blood stains on them. Again, I haven't washed them since I was out hunting. These, in the Matterhorn, you have the bib, which is stinking awesome. Love it. Again, I'm a fan of bibs. What you'll see, again, in these bibs, you got the butt area is reinforced. You've got the knees are not reinforced on this one. I think just due simply for insulation purposes, but you have full length zippers that go all the way up to the hip joint. Absolutely perfect. Makes it wonderful for getting clothing on and off. These zippers also zip down. So if you want to wear these walking in, you're a person that overheats, you can zip them down and let heat escape. Zip them back up once you cool back down and you're in the stand. Again, all this stuff has the heat boost, the graphene in it. Just an awesome all-around product for when it is super bitter cold out. The bibs are going to run you, find them here on my list, bibs are going to run you $250 as well. So you're talking $250 for the jacket, $250 for the bibs. A couple other cold weather items. This is just their hat. This happens to be the what is the name of this hat? This is the Bruggen Heat Boost beanie. Nothing fancy, but it does have the heat boost, the graphene technology in it. I wore it some. Most of my late season is hunting is in a special zone where we got to wear at least an orange hat. So I did wear this some when I was in between those requirements, but for the most part, I didn't get to wear it a lot. But it's a warm beanie. It's like any other beanie. Works very nice. It just kind of completes the ensemble. This product, though, is the cat's backside, the cat's behind. Anyways, this is an amazing product here for when it's really cold. It is a hand muff, and what's cool about this hand muff is it actually is battery powered and heated. You got to supply the battery. You use like the little charging brick that you can buy to charge up your cell phone or do whatever. Slide it in here, plug it in, and then this is heated, and so you're up there in the stand, get your hands in there, and keeps them warm. I don't like to hunt with gloves, so something like this in super cold weather for me, especially being a bow hunter who doesn't like to wear gloves, this is like godsend. You got a waist belt to go on this. I think that's awesome. If I was going to have Huntworth improve this product in any way, shape, or form, would be also down here at the connections to put a couple plastic D-rings on here of some sort. Then that will allow you, using some paracord or whatever creative way you want to, you could actually then hang this off of let's say you got a chest pack, for example. You can hang this off of a chest pack if you wanted, instead of having it around your waist. Being a saddle hunter, you could actually clip it onto your bridge and have it there rather than being around your waist. There's just a lot of things that a couple little D-loops. I've seen this in a lot of waterfowl. So there's similar products for waterfowl hunting that do this. They do it for like shell holders and stuff like that. But if you had a couple plastic D-loops on here, that would take a great product and turn it into just mind-blowing product. But this is an awesome product right here for super cold temperatures. So that is basically everything that I got from them to hunt from moderate temperatures clear through the cold weather temperatures. I got to say that all of these items are also offered in their Tarnin pattern. In fact, I got the Tarnin pattern for my daughter when I bought her the Matterhorn ones because I wanted to see it in hand and see how cool it was, and really loved it. I thought it looked really great in the snow because it's got some whites in it and everything else. Just an excellent pattern. Looked amazing out there in the field. I don't think you can go wrong with either of the patterns they offer. One other cool thing I did mention, the price on all these. Oh, I'm sorry. The hat is $25, and the hand muff, heated hand muff, is $60. So there you go. But anyways, I mentioned all the prices on all these things. One of the cool parts about Huntworth is right now they don't have anything going on, but they have amazing sales going out through the year all the time. It seems like, you get around the major holidays, you get into like hunting seasons, end of season, blowout sales. I mean, typically you're talking 20% off, 25, Black Friday, like 25, 30%. I don't remember the exact amounts. End of season, they had some blowout stuff. When I bought my daughter's Matterhorn stuff, I think that stuff was like 50% off. It was crazy. I got her both pieces for a little over $200 or something like that. It was crazy. So yeah, it's some really, really good deals if you just watch their social media throughout the year. So yeah, that basically is it. Am I happy with my relationship and all the gear from Huntworth? Yeah, I really am. And I know that I am an employee of Huntworth technically, and people can say, well, you're paid to say this. Look, here's the deal. I can afford to wear any hunting gear I want to, and I've worn the most expensive stuff that's out there, and it's all great. I really, really think that this Huntworth gear is worth every penny. I have yet to find a garment that I don't like. There are some that I like better than others, but I like every garment that I've had of theirs and used and tried. And man, you just can't go wrong with any of it. So there you go. That's my opinion. That's my take on it. So check them out. I'll put a link to their website down in the description below. And as always, God bless. Stay safe. And it's a new day. in the outdoors.